In the bustling heart of a high-tech aerospace factory, where the roar of jet engines drowned out the whispers of doubt, a powerful CEO stood face to face with a humble mechanic. Her sharp words cut through the air like a blade. "You think you know better than my engineers. You're just a wrench turner, a single dad scraping by." But as he rolled up his sleeve to wipe the sweat from his brow, her eyes caught the faded ink on his arm, a tattoo that stopped her cold. It was a symbol she knew all too well, one that shattered her world and rebuilt it in an instant. What was that tattoo? And how did it turn mockery into redemption? Stick around to the end of this incredible story, because it's going to hit you right in the feels. If you love tales of unexpected twists, heartfelt comebacks, and life-changing moments, hit that like button right now. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another story like this. Let's dive in. Meet Elena Vasquez, the iron-fisted CEO of Aerodynamics Inc., one of the world's leading manufacturers of jet engines. At 45, Elena was a force of nature, a woman who had clawed her way to the top in a male-dominated industry. With her sleek power suits, perfectly coiffed hair, and a gaze that could freeze lava, she commanded boardrooms and factories alike. Elena had built her empire on precision, innovation, and an unyielding belief that weakness had no place in success. She was divorced, childless by choice, and proud of it. "Family is a distraction," she'd often say in interviews. "In this business, you either fly high or crash and burn." But beneath that polished exterior lay a scar from her past, a tragedy she buried deep, never letting it surface. Elena's rise wasn't without cost. She'd stepped on toes, dismissed ideas from underlings, and mocked those she deemed beneath her. Today, she was touring the main assembly plant in Seattle, her high heels clicking against the concrete floor like ticking time bombs. On the other side of the spectrum was Marcus Hale, a 38-year-old single dad and lead mechanic at the plant. Marcus wasn't the type to seek the spotlight. With grease-streaked overalls, calloused hands, and a quiet demeanor, he blended into the machinery he loved. He'd been with Aerodynamics for 15 years, starting as an apprentice right out of high school. Life hadn't been kind to Marcus. 5 years ago, his wife Sarah had died in a car accident, leaving him to raise their daughter Lily alone. Lily was now 7, a bright-eyed girl with her mother's curly hair and an insatiable curiosity about airplanes. Marcus worked double shifts to make ends meet, skipping meals to afford her dance classes, and patching together bedtime stories from his exhaustion. His passion was jet engines. He'd tinkered with them since he was a kid, dreaming of building something that could touch the sky. But dreams took a backseat to survival. One day at a time, he'd tell himself, staring at the photo of Sarah on his locker. The day Elena visited was meant to be routine, a spot check on the new prototype engine, the XD500, designed to revolutionize commercial aviation with its fuel efficiency and power. The factory hummed with activity. Welders sparked, technicians calibrated, and conveyor belts whirred. Elena strode in with her entourage of suits barking orders. "I want to see the assembly line. No delays, no excuses." Her eyes scanned the workers like a hawk spotting prey. That's when she zeroed in on Marcus. He was hunched over the XD500's turbine section, frowning at a blueprint. Something didn't sit right with him. The blade alignment seemed off by a fraction, a potential flaw that could cause vibrations at high speeds. Marcus had flagged it to his supervisor, but bureaucracy moved slow. Elena approached, her voice dripping with condescension. "You there, mechanic? What's the holdup? This engine needs to be ready for testing by end of week." Marcus straightened up, wiping his hands on a rag. "I think there's an issue with the turbine blades. The specs call for a 0.05 degree tolerance, but these are at 0.07. It could lead to inefficiency or worse." Elena laughed, a sharp, echoing bark that made nearby workers flinch. "Oh really? And what makes you an expert?" "Mister," she glanced at his name tag. "Hale, you're a single dad, right? I heard the water cooler talk. Struggling to keep up with diaper changes and oil changes. Leave the engineering to the PhDs. You fix things, we design them." The words stung like salt in a wound. Marcus's face reddened, but he held his tongue. He'd faced worse, landlords demanding rent, teachers noting Lily's worn clothes. But this, from the CEO herself, it was humiliating. Whispers rippled through the factory floor. Elena turned to her assistant. "Note that. Demote him if he causes delays." She walked away, heels clicking triumphantly. Little did Elena know, that moment would haunt her. As the day wore on, Marcus pushed through, But the mockery festered. He clocked out early to pick up Lily from school, his mind racing. "Daddy, why do you look sad?" Lily asked in the car, her small hand in his. "Just a tough day at work, kiddo. But we'll be okay." That night, as he tucked her in, reading her favorite book about airplanes, Marcus glanced at his arm, the tattoo peeking from under his sleeve. It was a simple design, a pair of angel wings wrapped around a date. The 7/2/21, the day Sarah died, but intertwined was a small jet silhouette symbolizing her dream. Sarah had been an aspiring pilot, killed in a freak accident during a training flight. The tattoo was his reminder to keep flying for her, for Lily. Meanwhile, Alina returned to her penthouse office, sipping scotch and reviewing reports. But something nagged at her. The mechanic's eyes, the quiet defiance. She dismissed it. Weak links must be cut. Her own past flickered unbidden 20 years ago. Her brother Miguel had died in a plane crash caused by a faulty engine from a rival company. It was why she entered aerospace, to prevent such tragedies. Miguel's memory fueled her drive, but she'd armored herself against emotion. No tattoos for her. The next day, fate intervened. A test run of the XD500 revealed the exact issue Marcus had spotted. Vibrations that could lead to failure. Engineers scrambled, crediting an anonymous tip. Elena demanded answers. "Who caught this?" Her VP pointed to Marcus. "The mechanic, ma'am." Hail, fury mixed with curiosity. She summoned him to her office, a glass-walled fortress overlooking the factory. Marcus entered, hat in hand, expecting the axe. He did, rolling up his sleeves nervously. That's when she saw it, the tattoo. Angel wings, a date, her breath caught. "That tattoo, what does it mean?" Marcus hesitated. "It's for my wife. She died in a plane crash 5 years ago. Faulty engine during training. She wanted his world tilted." The date, 07/15/2021. It matched the crash of Flight 217, the one that killed her best friend from college, who was instructing that day. But more Sarah Hale. Elena pulled up records on her computer, her hands shaking. Sarah had been a student pilot under her friend's wing. The engine failure was from an old model, but it echoed Miguel's death. Elena's mockery crumbled. I lost my brother to something similar. I built this company to stop that pain." Tears welled, rare for her. Marcus nodded. "We all carry scars, ma'am. But mocking someone, it doesn't fix anything." The conversation stretched, vulnerabilities shared. Alina learned of Marcus's struggles, Lily's medical bills from asthma, the late nights. Marcus heard Elena's isolation, her fear of connection. "I thought strength meant being alone," she admitted. From there, change bloomed. Alina didn't just apologize, she acted. She promoted Marcus to lead technician, incorporating his ideas into the XD500 redesign. She set up a scholarship fund for employees' kids, naming it after Sarah and Miguel. For Lily, she arranged company daycare and flight lessons when she was older. Marcus, in turn, taught Alina humility, inviting her to dinner, where Lily's laughter thawed her heart. "You're not so scary, Miss Vasquez," Lily giggled. Alina smiled genuinely for the first time in years, but challenges persisted. Rumors flew in the factory. Favoritism. Elena faced board pushback. "This is business, not charity." She fought back, presenting data Marcus's fix saved millions. Personally, Elena grappled with opening up. Attending therapy for the first time, Marcus battled guilt. Accepting help felt like weakness. A key hurdle came when Lily had an asthma attack during a factory tour Elena hosted. Panic ensued, but Marcus's calm and Alina's quick call to medics bonded them. "We're a team now," Elena said. Months later, the XD500 launched successfully, with Marcus's name on the patent. At the unveiling, Elena spoke. "I mocked a man who knew more than I admitted. His tattoo reminded me we're all connected by loss and hope." The crowd applauded. Marcus, with Lily by his side, got a standing ovation. Years passed. Alina mentored Lily, who became a pilot. Marcus found love again but never forgot Sarah. Alina softened, marrying a kind engineer, starting a family late. The tattoo, it became a company symbol for resilience. And that's the story, folks. A reminder that judging by covers misses the chapters within. Empathy changes everything. If this touched you, smash that like button. It means the world. Subscribe for more inspiring tales. We've got plenty coming. What's your takeaway? Comment below. Until next time, keep flying high.